Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
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 Live from Wheeling Park High School, Beast of the East. Game between Wheeling Post 1 JV varsity hybrid team versus the West Virginia Warriors, about a 4-hour trip near Musselman, West Virginia. Today's game, as all games, sponsored by Generations Restaurant and Pub, Technocap, Zavolta Law Offices, Zambito Flooring America, Pathway Growth Partners, West Virginia Medicine, Shelley Craig Fathom Realty, the Glessner Group, Vance Printing, Liberty Distributors, Ziegenfelder Company, and the local McDonald's. Very windy, picking up here, Phil, big time. First pitch here in a couple minutes by the Gessler Group. Dan, do we know whose home team? Did we get that?
The Post 1 is the visitor. Post 1 will be at first. Warriors are the home team.
Want to say that this game has tremendous importance. If Post 1 would lose this game, they would be out of the running for the bracket play tomorrow, which we're told is going to be at Weir High on the 19 and under high school field, or possibly at Belair. That's not official yet. And they also have a 16 and under and a 14 and under championship tomorrow. If they would pull out the victory today, then the next game would have some importance, because it could come down to run differential to see who ends up in that fourth spot. There would be a possible three-way tie. So importance in this game. We like to have importance in our last games, and Post 1 on a roll. They lost their first three, but have come back to win 2 straight and looking to get a sweep today, Phil.
Well, and you know, this is again a beautiful day for baseball, and it's nice to be on that roll. It's nice to have the momentum on your side, especially in a game of baseball. A little bit more difficult when you have to be the team that bats first. You always like to be the team, if you possibly can, that gets to bat last, in case it comes down to the last inning. At least you know what you have to do. But you know, it should be an interesting game. See what kind of pitching either of these teams have left. You know, this is game 5 or 6 for both of these teams, and when you play a short tournament, a lot of games in a short period of time, you use up your arms, and you know, it's probably going to come down to who can get the ball over the plate with the most consistency.
Yeah, we saw a lot of walks and strikeout yesterday with Post 1's varsity versus Toronto. Last game we had 1 strikeout, the final one to end the game, and a surprising score somewhat by record, where the Wild Things, who came in at 1-4, defeated the Renegades, who last we knew were 3-1. How about those starting lineups, Phil?
Okay, for the Post 1 JV team today, leading off and playing shortstop, number 10, Miles Gorby. Batting second, the pitcher, number 2, Tucker Doty. Batting third, the first baseman, Rocco John Domenico. I'll get it out. The cleanup hitter, the third baseman, number 7, Rylan Robb. The 5 hitter, the right fielder, number 8, Paul McGee. The catcher will be in the 6th hole, number 18, Nolan Yanchek. In left field, batting 7th, number 9, Henry Anderson. At second base, batting 8th, number 12, Evan Zito. And in right field, or in center field rather, the number 9 hitter, number 1, Rocco Polina. For the Warriors, they will lead off with right fielder number 9, Connor Bailey. Batting second, the center fielder, number 00, Sam Hefner. The third batter to the shortstop, number 3, Kellen Kinsler. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 11, Devin Matai. Batting fifth, the pitcher, number 19, Ryan Kelly. The designated hitter will be in the 6th slot, number 56, Easton Pruitt. He'll be batting for the catcher, number 4, Creighton Palkovic. At third base, the 7 hitter, number 2, Josh Cienfuegos. Batting 8th, the second baseman, number 5, Luke Barr. And batting 9th, the left fielder, number 20, Darren Gillum.
Coaches for the Warriors, Bill, I believe it's pronounced Matei, the head coach. His son Tyler Matei will be down at third base, and Mike Hefner will be coaching first base. For Wheeling Post 1, our buddy Isaac Rhines from Wheeling Park, He's been here forever. We get him at almost all varsity games. Saw him last night. He's filling in today. He'll be down there coaching third. And a great athlete was Isaac. And Chris Franco, just a little bit on him. He'll be coaching first. Graduated from Meadowbrook High School, went to Ohio University, and played in the organizations of the San Francisco Giants and, believe it or not, the Montreal Expos.
Wow.
How about that?
That is a couple of years ago, the Montreal Expos. These guys bring a wealth of knowledge and give of their time all summer long to take care of baseball in the summer, youth baseball, and try to teach these guys or continue to teach these guys the game of baseball and the love for the game of baseball, and do a great job doing that.
One correction. I thought he was from Wheeling Central, Isaac Ryan. Was told earlier from Park. I guess he said his son but Isaac Ryan played for Bo McConaughey at Wheeling Central, okay? I thought it was Wheeling Central, but I think in the dugout they thought he graduated from Park.
I thought Isaac Ryan is a Wheeling Central name.
Yep. Okay, you know what? Maybe I've got it mixed up here. That doesn't look like our buddy down there, but from yesterday. So is this a different Ryan, Coach McConaughey? Different Ryan coaching? Is there two Ryans?
Isaac's taken over for JB.
Okay. Okay. All right, Dan, we're going to take a quick break. They're not ready to start yet. We saw 3 o'clock, but they're waiting for the blue, right, the umpire. So we'll take a quick break and be back, okay?
This live streamed broadcast is being brought to you by the fine folks at Generations Restaurant and Pub. Show your appreciation by visiting them today at 338 National Road, Wheeling, or order online at generationswhg.com. Generations Restaurant and Pub is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you. We've got it down to a science, an absolute state of art. We do it all, restoration, cleaning, and reconstruction. When disaster strikes, just pick up the phone. We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Zumbito Flooring America. Zumbito Flooring America is locally owned and operated by regional experts. By shopping at Zumbito Flooring America, you're supporting your community, and you'll enjoy personalized service that you won't find elsewhere. Visit them at 5095 National Road. Shop hardwood, carpet, laminate, tile, vinyl floors, and more. Zumbito Flooring America is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
My family wants you to know, when you purchase a vehicle from us, it's more than just acquiring a new vehicle. You're gaining a partner genuinely invested in your experience and long-term happiness. You're not just a number to us. You become part of our family with a lasting relationship that extends well beyond the showroom. Shop with us and see why our family dealership has gained the trust of many customers in the area.
The Glessner Group has everything you need to grow and protect your business with accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and creative services. We'll put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
All right, we're back, so let's get that correction. My buddy Isaac Ryan is from Wheeling Central. He is not here today. He does the varsity games. And Isaac Hines graduated from Wheeling Park. He'll be coaching third base, and he graduated from Wheeling Park High School. So the umpires are here. They were here early because game time was supposed to be 3:30, but they're actually late because we were supposed to start at 3. So,
well, it's always the fault of the blue. You know, you got to blame somebody, so why not blame the guys in blue? But easy to get a little bit mixed up, Jimmy. Isaac is not a common name, and when you hear Isaac and there's two different people with the same first name that are in close proximity, it's if it was Joey or Johnny or Sam, maybe.
Well,
but,
Isaac Ryan and Isaac Hines.
That's very close.
All right, yep. But impressive coaching staff for Post 1. We, of course, haven't had the Warriors all year long. They're 4 hours away. They're 2-2 so far in this tournament. And as we said before, Post 1 comes in at 2-3. Important game for them. Lose and go home, win and have a good shot at playing tomorrow, probably in that 10:30 game and possibly at Weir High School. It wouldn't be at Cove Field. We've been told it would be at the high school turf field tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get as many games as possible on the turf. And there are a good many turf fields in our area. So,
Well, this first inning is going to be brought to you by Pathway Growth Partners, and the opening pitch, of course, coming up here in about 3 minutes by the Glessner Group, as the pitcher and catcher are out warming up, but now the other 7 players are taking the field. So
they were having a little meeting, a little conference at first base.
So let's see if Post 1 can jump on them again. They won yesterday. They lost game 1 5-4. They came back and beat the Wild Things 6-4, having a 6-0 lead. And then this morning they beat the undefeated Bulls in a run roll to put them in position to get a 3-3 record and sneak into the tournament. And it looks like we might have another change, as Coach told me I'll be at first and Isaac will be at third, and now Chris Franco looks like he's going to coach third, and Isaac Hines from Wheeling Park is going to be the first base coach. And I think the head coach, Steve, is not here today. So got some people out of position. I think Coach Franco does a good job at calling pitches. He's been around for a while. Anybody that's been in the major league system got to know what the heck he's doing.
Yeah, you would certainly think so. That's quite a feat.
How many people know anybody that's been affiliated with the Montreal Expos? There are probably all these kids that don't even know there was a Montreal Expos, okay?
I'm sure there's a lot of people who don't know there was a Montreal Expos.
And we'd like to thank people in the press box here, Coach Myers and company, for being so hospitable to us during this tournament. And the biggest thing out of everything, Phil, is no games were rained out all weekend, which is great.
Yep, that's fantastic. That's one big thing you worry about. First pitch coming now for the Glessner Group. First pitch from Ryan Kelly is strike 1.
Miles Gorby went to park.
Miles Gorby, the right-handed hitting shortstop of Post 1. And he's going to hit a line drive to left field for the base hit. First hit of the game, and Gorby will be the first base runner of the game here this afternoon.
Tucker Doty from Lindsley, the pitcher, will be batting second. And let's see if the short game's in play here. Sometimes when games are meaningful, it's amazing. You watch Major League Baseball, and hardly anything most of the year. You get into the playoffs, all kind of bunts and moving up runners.
Hit behind people. You're exactly right. Doty. And he hits the first pitch to the shortstop. He'll take the first by himself, and he gets it in the dirt or in the turf, and it eludes the first baseman. So they get the front end of the double play, but don't get the back end. So Doty reaches on the fielder's choice, and out at first base or out at second base for the first out is Miles Gorby.
Yeah, Kinsler, Taylor made double play. He threw in the air, threw off balance, and the first baseman could not scoop it out there. Matei, so Wheeling Post 1 got a little break, and they're going to courtesy run here with number 11, and that is Mason Charlton from Park.
Come on, Rob.
So Charlton will be the courtesy runner for the pitcher, Doty. It is, even though there's a nice breeze, which has cooled down, it has slowed down a little bit, it is still rather warm out. So the fire off to first base. Diving back in is the courtesy runner, Charlton. Dijon D'Amico. And he takes ball 1 inside.
think it's John Domenico.
John Domenico. I got to write that down. John.
And he's a Park product, too. A lot of Park players on this team.
And he gets a line drive to right field that's going to carry out to the right fielder for out number 2. It's a lofty fly ball to right for the second out of the inning. Doty will, the Charlton will retreat to first base, and that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Rylan Robb. Robb, the right or the third baseman for post 1.
Also goes to Park.
You can sit anywhere you want. There's no side.
Strike 1.
We're in that dugout, but yeah, there's no side. You can sit wherever you want.
No balls, 1 strike.
He's out there somewhere. He's over here standing.
Working out of the stretch, and he'll take high. Does Robb. Runner on first, Charlton. Top of the first, no score. 2 outs here for post 1 as they start off the game with a base hit, but so far unable to do too much damage. And a fly ball, this time to center field. Stands up for the center fielder. He makes the out catch, and that will take care of the first inning for post 1. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Your score at the end of 1/2 inning of play. Post 1 0. Warriors coming to bat. You're watching Post 1 baseball on
They just did the one.
High Valley Sports
The
Center.
first one it was just terrible. It was swelling up all the time. I said, well, maybe it's time for a second opinion. Dr. Shield, I met with him a couple times before the surgery. Oh, it was great. I came down and they started, prepping me for surgery. Not that you look forward to, getting my shoulder done, but I kind of am. If it goes as good as the knee went, well, I'll be happy.
The Glessner Group has everything you need to grow and protect your business with accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and creative services. We'll put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Pathway Growth Partners LLC. Pathway Growth Partners offer financial and investment services. They are located at 300 Howard Street in Bridgeport. Give them a call at 740-738-3200 to set up a consultation. Pathways Growth Partners is a proud Wheeling Post 1 American Legion baseball sponsor.
We're back here, bottom of first, no score. First inning brought to you by Pathway Growth Partners. We'd like to also thank our VIP sponsors all year long, Windfall Patio and Pub, Capital Recovery, and Thrifty Hertz Napa Auto.
And the top of the order for the Warriors will come up here in the first inning. Connor Bailey, Sam Hefner, and Kellen Kinsler. The defense for post 1, outfield from left to right, Anderson, Polina, and McGee. Around the infield from third to first, Robb, Gorby, Zito, and I'll tell you, I'm going to get it. John Domenico. John Domenico. I'll get it right. Doty on the mound and Yanchek behind the plate. Please forgive me, John Domenicos. I'll get it before the end.
Tyler Matei down at third and Mike Huffman coaching first.
And the first pitch delivered by Doty is high, ball 1. You would think, being from Weirton, that ethnic names should not give me a problem.
Yeah, no names hardly ever give you a problem. It's normally me and Ray that mess up names, not you, so I'm surprised.
And that's strike 1. 1-1 now the count. The leadoff hitter, Connor Bailey, the right fielder for the Warriors. So Rocco, I do apologize to Rocco. I might just call him Rocco for a while.
There you go.
Ball 1 inside, or ball 2 inside.
Doty's got some pop there on that fastball.
I'm telling you. And there's a drive to right center field. And McGee and they collide. Running around second base, headed to third is the runner. Ball comes in, and he's going to be safe at third base. Hopefully it looks like both guys are okay. McGee and Polina.
And miscommunication normally when both are calling center fielder's ball, and they hit hard. The ball's trickled away. All right, Mr. Official Scorekeeper. 3-base hit or 3-base error?
I tell you, I mean, I kind of err on the side of caution for the pitcher. That to me should have been caught. So I'm going to say E. I don't know who to give it to. Pop up in the infield. Let's see if there's room. Catcher, and he's got it. Nolan Yanchek stayed with that one and caught it in foul territory. So a foul pop out by Hefner for out number 1.
Big out. Let's see if the infield comes in here. And they will. 1 out. They're going to try to squeeze this run.
So we're going to say error, but I'm not sure on who yet. Strike one
if you are going to give an error, and it's supposed to be the center fielder's ball, you'd have to give it to the right fielder for colliding. Yep.
So we're unofficial, so that's okay.
Right.
Swing and a miss, strike 2 now to Kellen Kinsler, the shortstop, number 3 hitter. Man on third base. And rear and back is Doty. He'll try to get the Zambito Flooring America strikeout, but he gets a bounce through the third base. It's going to score the run for sure. And he does get the out at first base. So nice play by the third baseman, Rob, on a slow bounce to the third base. There no way he's going to get the runner at home. So they crack the board first, do the Warriors.
Yeah, he got sawed off, hit it just slow enough to where Bailey from third had a good break, scored easily. 1-0 Warriors.
Devin Matei, the cleanup hitter, swings and misses at strike 1. Matei, the first baseman.
Off-speed pitch on the outside corner, and he pulled way out in front, pulling his head up and out instead of down and in.
And he bounces it foul. Little golf shot there. 0-2 now to count. Rob has been ahead of the hitters thus far.
This is a game that's going to have intensity. It has meaning.
And a fly ball, this time left center field, left fielder. Center fielder takes this one, and that's going to be the final out. So they do crack the scoreboard first, do the Warriors, an unearned run. 1 run, no hits, nobody left. 1-0 your score, the Warriors over Post 1 at the end of 1.
This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Realtor Shelley Craig of Fathom Realty. Looking for a new home? Give Shelley a call today, 304-639-1807. Shelley Craig is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
This live-streamed broadcast is being brought to you by the Zavolta Law Office. Protecting the injured and impaired 24/7. Zavolta Law Office handles personal injury cases. Contact them at 304-905-8073. Zavolta Law Office is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
Attention Ohio Valley, looking for top-notch facility solutions? Look no further than Liberty Distributors. From packaging to printing, we've got you covered. Need custom solutions? We're your go-to team. Here's why you'll love us. Quality products, our packaging keeps your goods safe and secure. Eco-friendly options, go green with our sustainable solutions. Printing expertise, custom labels, logos, and more. Trust Liberty Distributors to deliver excellence. Visit us at 6015 National Road, call us 800-828-9920, or explore our website today.
Now we're back here. Second inning brought to you by WVU Medicine. 1-0 in favor of the Warriors as Post 1 comes to bat here with 5, 6, 7 in the top of the second.
Right fielder Paul McGee.
That's game changer.
Will lead off.
One thing, just not as an excuse, but some of these kids haven't played together either. They've got varsity kids playing with JV, so that could be where the miscommunication was too.
McGee fouls off the first pitch.
On that fly ball to right center.
Well, and both are being aggressive and going after the ball, and you'd like to see that. So just happened that if one of them called, they may have both called at the same time, didn't hear it, and at least they're both going after the ball and being aggressive. A little bit outside and low, ball 2, ball 1, 1-1.
Paul McGee, as most of these players from Wheeling Park.
McGee looks like, has the long blondish hair, looks like a surfer. If he was in California.
Pitcher
Ball 2.
did not like that. Kelly thought he had the corner, and umpire said, no, sir, it's in the river.
Kelly would be, or McGee would be donning the surfboard. And a foul tip all the way back to the screen. Evens the count at 2-2. Now to Paul McGee. Either right fielder. Top of the second here, 1-0 your score. The Warriors in the lead. And a shot to the gap in left center. The center fielder makes a fine running grab. That ball looked like it was headed for the gap and for the wall. And unfortunately for McGee, the center fielder with a nice grab, Hefner, on the out make.
He had a great read, good jump, did a wonderful job getting to the ball and keeping it in the glove. The starting lineup for Post 1 is represented by 5 Park players, 3 Lindsley's, and a Brook player. And on the bench we have 2 additional Park players and 2 from Wheeling Central. So 7 players out of 13 represented by Wheeling Park, 3 from Lindsley, a couple from Wheeling Central, 1 from Brook. So a lot of OVAC, local Wheeling representation.
And first pitch taken by Yanchek, a ball. Second pitch down the pipe for strike 1, 1-1 to catcher Nolan Yanchek for Post 1.
He's also from Park.
Made a nice play on the foul pop-up. Ball inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitcher Kelly dons the lime green.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Cleats, neon lime green.
Or as we would say, turf shoes, right?
Turf shoes.
So some players are in tennis shoes, some players are in turf shoes. Not sure you're allowed to wear spikes on these fields, or nor would you want to.
No, and I know I can tell you from the football stadium perspective, we did not allow it at Oak Glen. And called strike 3. The Zambito Flooring America first strikeout of the day. Ryan Yanchek looks at called third strike for out number 2. Brings up Henry Anderson, the Brook product, and left fielder for Post 1.
Henry played 3 games yesterday, 10:30 and 1 here, and then got in a car and he went to Toronto to play a 6 o'clock game and rips one.
Right center field down for a base hit. Rounds first, but they'll get the ball back in very quickly, does center fielder Hefner, to hold him to a single. First base hit, or the second base hit of the day for Post 1, finds Henry Anderson at first base. They'll bring up Evan Zito, the second baseman for Post 1.
Zito from Lindsley.
The number 8 hitter for the Post.
We saw him pitch the other day.
And he hits a ground ball to shortstop, charging, making the off-balance throw right across the field. Perfect throw is the shortstop, Kinsler, for out number 3. And that's going to end the top of the third, or the top of the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. 1-0, the Warriors lead after 1.5.
This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Zumbito Flooring America. Zumbito Flooring America is locally owned and operated by regional experts. By shopping at Zumbito Flooring America, you're supporting your community, and you'll enjoy personalized service that you won't find elsewhere. Visit them at 5095 National Road. Shop hardwood, carpet, laminate, tile, vinyl floors, and more. Zumbito Flooring America is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
Second inning brought to you by WVU Medicine.
Much better. Okay, that's going to bring up the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Warriors. Pitcher Ryan Kelly, Easton Pruitt, the DH, and third baseman Josh Cienfuegos. So Kelly. And he looks at strike one as it bends in over the plate. 0-1 the count now from Doty.
He's got the lime shoes and the Notre Dame gold helmet on, huh? Okay.
I'm telling you, there you go. How times have changed. Line drive past the second baseman into right field for the base hit. First hit of the day for the Warriors.
Let's see if they courtesy run for him, and I think they're going to.
Looks like to, yeah.
Number 12, and that number 12 is Zion Johnson.
You see, Zion, names like Johnson are easy for me.
Yeah.
Zion Johnson, I can do that. Pruitt now at the plate, the designated hitter. And Pruitt cues one to the pitcher. He's going to have to go to first. He could not come up with it right away, so Kelly will advance to second. Pruitt 1-3 on the out. First out of the inning. That'll bring up the third baseman. Number 2, Josh Cienfuegos.
Well, he had a shot at second base if he doesn't bobble the ball. Wouldn't have probably turned 2. It was hit so easy, but definitely had a shot at Zion at second, but made the right decision after the bobble to get the sure out.
Well, Zion has a little bit of quickness. He was on his way to second base. That's why they're going to choose him, obviously, to be a courtesy runner. You don't stick your big slow guy out there. Rujak's not going to be a courtesy runner.
Maybe back in the day, Phil.
Maybe back in the day. But way back in the day. Not yesterday and not today. Pitch number 1 is down the pipe for strike 1. DiCarlo might be. I think Dan would be the courtesy runner.
There you go.
Dan would be the courtesy runner out of this group. A little bit low, ball 1.
Dan he never could be a courtesy runner. He's a home run hitter. They never take him out of the lineup, so he can't be a courtesy runner.
Can't be a courtesy runner, and he doesn't run he never has to run the bases or steal the base because he very slowly just trots around him all the time. Swing and a miss by Cienfuegos. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1 out here at the bottom of the second. Runner on second for the Warriors. Doty.
Most absurd, just awful rule that I know of in Ohio high school baseball, and I'll tell you that after this batter.
And a high pop-up in the infield. Looks like the first baseman, second baseman. Oh, well, once again, some confusion. First baseman takes it. Does Dijon Domenico.
Not his ball. Should have been second baseman's
So
ball.
a little bit of confusion. They're going to have to get that cleaned up. But the out made nonetheless as the pop-up to the first baseman is out number 2. That'll bring up Luke Barr, the second baseman. Your point was?
My point is you can only have courtesy runner in Ohio high school, and they're hoping to change that baseball if it's a non-league game and both coaches agree. So if 2 OVAC teams are playing each other in Ohio, you cannot have a courtesy runner. Of course, in West Virginia, they are allowed to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher and catcher. And why not? First of all, speeds up the game, gets the catcher out, gets pitchers protected, and we know how important that is with a pitch count. And most important to me, it gets participation.
Yes,
you know, you get people into the game that are just sitting there that make them feel a bit of importance, at least on the bases.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not quite sure why that is in effect. Fly ball, foul out. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. The count to Luke Barr, the second baseman of the Warriors. 2 outs, runner on second base for the Warriors here in the bottom of the second inning. 1-0. Warriors lead post 1. And a ground ball foul on the third base side. Getting just enough of it is Barr.
He's hanging in there on some good pitcher's pitches.
Doty has some pop on his fastball. Wind blowing now out toward right field.
I was going to say the same thing.
Inside, very close inside, is Barr having to sneak out of the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes now, the count. Doty trying to get him off the plate a little bit. Going to be low and outside, trying to set something up. Inside pitch, outside pitch. That one just didn't quite get into the zone. Count is full now on the second baseman Barr. And he swings and misses. The Zambito Flooring America strikeout to end the inning for the Warriors. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Your score at the end of 2 innings of play, the Warriors 1, Post 1, 0.
This live-streamed broadcast is being brought to you by the Zavolta Law Office. Protecting the injured and impaired 24/7. Zavolta Law Office handles personal injury cases. Contact them at 304-905-8073. Zavolta Law Office is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
This live-streamed broadcast is being brought to you by the fine folks at Technicap. Technicap Group develops and manufactures highly functional, attractive, and reliable metal closures, aluminum bottles and aerosol cans, enabling worldwide customers to build their brands, to protect the integrity of their products and guarantee the safety of consumers. Technicap is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
Now we're back here in the third inning. Third inning brought to you by Shelley Craik, Fathom Realty. 1-0 Warriors. Got an unearned run there in the first. As we come to bat here, does Post 1 with the Italian stallion Rocco Polina from Lindsley, the right fielder.
You know, another thing that has changed about the game of baseball. Used to be the guy behind the plate, the catcher, was my size. Now they're all your size and Dan's size. They're all little skinny guys. It's just different. There's no place behind the plate for the big guys anymore.
Yeah, Bo was talking before games. Yeah. No hit and run anymore. No small ball anymore. Everybody's looking for that 3-run homer, right?
Yeah, the old Earl Weaver.
Earl Weaver, yep.
Strike 1 over the inside corner to Polino.
What a colorful manager Earl was.
Oh my! There were some rock stars back in the day. Earl Weaver, Billy Martin, Tommy Lasorda. Squares the bunt, pulls it back outside. Ball 1-1-1. The count now on Polino, the number 9 hitter for Post 1. He'll be followed by Gorby and Doty here in the third inning.
He was trying to drop one down third with a third baseman deep.
A little bit high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Polino.
Curveball stayed up.
A couple of Roccos on the team. A couple of Isaacs coaching and a couple of Roccos playing. Inside and high, ball 3. 3 balls or 1 strike now to Rocco Polina. Get Polina on and get to the top of the order here and see if they can't do some damage. Corby, who had a first hit for the Post. And he'll foul it back to the screen. Fills the count up at 3-2.
I'm not sure what tomorrow brings yet. It all depends on this outcome and potentially the outcome of the 6:30 game, whether we'll be able to follow Post 1 if they would make the bracket play tomorrow. But we will be back here Monday for Team All-America. I'm not sure where they're from.
I'm going to guess America.
Yeah.
Fouled out of play by Polina. Somewhere in America. And I'm going to say North America.
There you go. There you go.
I'm going to go out on a limb.
Well, what state? Pick a state. Pennsylvania, West Virginia, or Ohio?
I'm going to say Ohio. Okay. I'm going to guess Ohio.
All right.
Fouled back again by Polina. Continues to work the pitcher. Getting the full count from Ryan Kelly.
I think Polina will be a senior at Lindsley. I know he's at Lindsley High School next year. I think he'll be a senior.
And a ball low, and Polina draws the Ziegenfelder base on balls. I believe that's the first one of those today in this game. That's going to bring up leadoff hitter, the shortstop Miles Gorby, who had a base hit in the first inning.
Well, Phil, we got good speed both ways, so a lot of things in play. Possible bunt to move the runner, hit and run behind, straight steal, anything goes here.
Nice job by the catcher to keep that one from getting by. A low pitch. Ball 1 to Gorby. What I see Gorby looking down, taking a long look down to third base coach. You don't see a lot of that anymore, and that's a nice thing to look at and see. Gorby with a 1-0 count. There goes Polina, hit and run, and he hit the spot right where the second baseman vacated, and Polina will be off to third base. Hit and run, and he executed it perfectly, as able to put the line drive right where the second baseman exited for the base hit for Gorby.
So
his second of the
hit
day.
Ball, perfectly done. First and third, nobody out. And let's see if we can get a crooked inning here for post 1.
What happens when you put the man in motion? Puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Also makes the coach look good down there at third, huh?
Oh, you ain't kidding. Tucker Doty, the pitcher now.
Gorby's going to go here. I'm pretty sure he'll be going.
Out of the stretch, takes a look over, does Kelly, and he'll deliver the strike to Doty.
Nice off speed. Gorby didn't go, but he will be moving here.
He doesn't have as great a lead as we've seen today, but he's pretty quick. And he's getting a little bit more dancing, a little bit of first base, trying to get the attention of the pitcher. And a foul pop fly out of play by Doty. Evens the count at 1-1. 0-2, I'm sorry. First one was a strike, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's 0-2. That doesn't even anything. Tips the scales just a tad bit. Throw over to first. Diving back in is Miles Gorby. No balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the third. Nobody out, first and third for post 1. Looking to dent the scoreboard. And called strike 3 on Doty. The Zambito Flooring America strikeout for out number 1 here in inning number 3. That'll bring up Rocco DiGiandomenico. I knew I'd get it eventually. It's not that hard.
John DiDomenico.
And going to second base is going to be Gorby. So John DiDomenico put the stop sign up for the runner third, which was a good move by Rocco. Second and third now for Rocco. 1 ball, no strikes. Somebody's cooking something down there. Smells pretty good.
Smells good.
And high. Rocco takes a look. Ball 2. Second and third with 1 out here in the top of the third inning, trailing 1-0. Post 1.
Warriors willing to give up a run. Hit to the middle. Corners are in. Middle is back. Giving up the run for an out.
It is early, and it is a very meaningful game. Strike 1 he'll take. Both runners getting a pretty good lead right now. Third baseman playing in front of the bag, right on the edge of the infield turf.
Rocco should be going on ground contact. Pitcher's in a wind. He's getting a great jump.
And a shot down the third baseline off the third baseman's glove. That's going to score 2. Nice line drive, and Rocco scores. And Rocco stays at first. So a base hit, 2 RBI, single for Rocco DiGiandomenico.
Definitely a hit. Now, third baseman playing normal depth instead of in with a runner at third. That would have easily been caught, but that was hit really hard. Good at bat by Rocco there for the 2 runs.
Very hard drive, very hard line drive. It brings up Rylan Robb, third baseman, who flied to center field to end the first inning. Now with John Domenico on first. Takes high, ball one.
These games sometimes, Phil, these pool play games are almost like sectional games in high school when you have to win to get in on Sunday, just like if you lose, you're gone in high school, one and done.
And there goes John Domenico, and it's a fouled back by Robb to even the count at 1-1. See, there's something else that's changed. Usually the first baseman's the big guy that doesn't run much.
Yeah.
But now everybody runs, everybody moves, everybody hits, and the catcher's small and tiny.
Yeah, I like teams that put pressure on other teams and do the unexpected.
A shot to right center field.
Carrying.
It is, but center fielder camps under it. That's Hefner, and he'll make the catch. Back to first goes John Domenico. So another fly out to center field by Robb for out number 2. That'll bring up Paul McGee. McGee taking a good look down to third base coach Franco.
And he hit the ball hard and deep, caught by the center fielder last time up.
McGee is a nice size young man. Playing right field today for post 1.
Got a sleeve on his arm, which might indicate to me that he's done some pitching.
Takes strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Bit of a breaking pitch that broke right over the plate.
So post 1 has jumped out in front here, 2-1 here in the top of the third.
A little bit low. 1-1. McGee says, hold on. Ball's still here. Helping out Rocco down at first.
Shelley Craig Fathom Realty, your sponsor for this third inning.
Out of the stretch. Swing and a foul tip into the catcher's glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And I'm sure most people know that, Phil. Foul tip is a live ball, just like a swing and a miss, so you can steal a base off of that. You can pick somebody off. It's definitely a live ball.
Outside, good eye by McGee. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now, let me ask you this. What if the catcher drops it?
Well, then it would be a foul ball.
Okay, it would just be a foul ball. That's kind of what I thought. I just want to make sure.
And it would be dead, of course.
But as long as the catcher maintains it, it is a live ball.
Yep.
And a swing and a miss by McGee, the Ziegenfelder Flooring America. Strikeout to end the top of the third, but the post 1 does get on the board. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 left, and they take the lead at 2-1 going into the bottom of the third. Does post 1.
This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Vance Printing and Graphics. Vance Printing and Graphics is a printing company that provides a wide variety of services for just about all printing needs. The company is an online-based one, so just about anyone can take advantage of our services, especially since we offer local pickup on several locations, and we offer delivery as well. Go to vanceprintingandgraphics.com for all your printing needs. Vance Printing and Graphics is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball. This live streamed broadcast is being brought to you by the fine folks at Generations Restaurant and Pub. Show your appreciation by visiting them today at 338 National Road, Wheeling, or order online at generationswhg.com. Generations Restaurant and Pub is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
Now we're back here. Third inning, post 1's taking the lead 2-1. This third inning brought to you by Shelley Craig Fathom Realty. Summer heat got you beat. Chill out with Ziegenfelder's Frozen Delights. From the classic Twin Pops to our mouth-watering, budget-saving Rainbow Array, we've got the flavors that dance on your tongue and prices that make you sing. With Ziegenfelder's great prices, you can get all the favorites. Been in service for over a century, family tradition with every icy bite. Ziegenfelder's Company, cool treats to help you beat the heat.
9-1-2 for the Warriors. Left fielder Darren Gilliam will lead off here for the Warriors. And that's one thing that hasn't changed, and I'm thankful for that, are the Twin Pops. And a bounce to the third taken by the third baseman. Right across, bounced but dug out by the first baseman.
Nice scoop.
Nice scoop by Dijon Domenico from Rob, and that's out number one across the diamond for the post one team here in the top of the bottom of the third. Leadoff hitter Connor Bailey now, who scored the first run and a high fly ball to right center field that the right fielder and left fielder collided.
Right fielder, center fielder, you meant?
Right fielder and center fielder. Who'd I say?
Left fielder.
Oh, yeah.
That would be tough.
Yeah, that'd be a long run. Ball one.
Yeah.
Ball two now.
It should have been Polina's ball last time up, but since they're both calling, he's playing center.
Check swing back to the pitcher. Doty picks it up, fires the first, and that's going to be out number two. It's Connor Bailey, just an excuse me check swing, and it ends up going back to the pitcher. Doty made a nice play on it. That'll bring up the center fielder Sam Hefner. Hefner's made a couple of nice grabs out in center field here in this one thus far this afternoon. Outside ball one.
So post one needs a few breaks here. First, they have to win this game, and then it could come down to runs given up, so they better not give up many runs here to the Warriors. And it can also be how many runs the Warriors give up, so they need to score a few runs too to put a little pressure on that, because there could be a three-way tie.
Called strike one, now 1-1 the count on Hefner. Hefner takes ball two, high and inside.
Hefner made that great running catch in center field in that first or second inning, I think it was.
He's done a nice job patrolling that big, huge center field. And line drive down third base, and it's fair into the corner. Hefner's going to run a while, see if he's going to pull up at second base. Did a great job out there in left field by Anderson to get to that ball pretty quickly and get it back into the infield to hold him to a double. So a double, nice line drive down the left field line. The question was it going to stay fair? And it just stayed inside the line.
He did a good job of keeping hands inside the ball. So tying run at second hit for the Warriors. 2 outs here, bottom of 3, 2-1 post one.
Kinsler, who grounded out to third, RBI ground out, he's going to hit a line drive, a nice shot to left field. It's over the head of the left fielder Anderson, and into second base is going to go Kinsler. He switches places with Hefner, and that's going to tie the score at 2-2 here.
That ball took off. It was carrying. It was well struck.
Second RBI. He's got both ribbies for the Warriors. And Anderson was on his horse, but he just couldn't get back far enough. That ball hit the base of the wall and bounced to him. Good bounce back to him to hold Hefner, or to hold Kinsler to a double. That'll bring up Devin Matei, the cleanup hitter and first baseman for the Warriors.
So two-out doubles here have tied the score. We're in the third. Matei was talking to his dad down there at third.
Doty shook off the pitch and gets called strike one on Matei. No balls, 1 strike. 2-2 your score here in the bottom of the third. 2 outs, runner on second for the Warriors. Post one, Doty delivers high but fouled off against the screen. That'll be 0-2 now on Devin Matei. Runner on second is Kinsler, who doubled in the run just a moment ago. And a wild ball there, knocked down by the catcher. Great job to keep it in front of him and to not allow the runner to advance. Janchik,
ones like that, you don't try to catch the ball. You just try to get your body behind to block it, toward home plate preferably.
Oh, when that's called strike three, it looked like it. He knew it. That just fooled him. A little bender right there. The Zambito Flooring America strikeout to end the inning, but not before the Warriors tie it up. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 left. At the end of 3 innings of play, your score is tied. Post 1-2, the Warriors 2.
This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Vance Printing and Graphics.
Vance Printing and Graphics is a printing company that provides a wide variety of services for just about all printing needs. The company is an online-based one, so just about anyone can take advantage of our services, especially since we offer local pickup on several locations, and we offer delivery as well. Go to vanceprintingandgraphics.com for all your printing needs. Vance Printing and Graphics is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Pathway Growth Partners LLC. Pathway Growth Partners offer financial and investment services. They are located at 300 Howard Street in Bridgeport. Give them a call at 740-738-3200 to set up a consultation. Pathways Growth Partners is a proud Wheeling Post 1 American Legion baseball sponsor.
The Glessner Group has everything you need to grow and protect your business with accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and creative services. We'll put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
And we're back here, fourth inning, brought to you by the Glessner Group, and tied up at 2-2 after 3 innings. As Post 1 will be coming up with the bottom of their order, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, importance of this game could be the qualifier in the bracket play tomorrow, which we've been told would be at Weir High School and potentially at Bellaire High School.
Yanchek will lead off here in the top of the fourth inning, called third strike victim last time up. A bounder to shortstop, picked up by Kinsler, over to first, and it's out number 1 in the top of the fourth. Got good iron on the ball, but right at the shortstop. And that's going to bring up Henry Anderson, the left fielder, who's done a good job of keeping runners to doubles, back-to-back hard hit balls to the left field side. Take strike 1. Anderson base hit his first time up. Anderson waits the pitch, 0-1, and he's low and outside. He'll take 1-1 now to Henry. Very deliberate, the pitcher Kelly, and he'll take a little bit low and outside. Ball 2. Working here from the stretch with nobody on base. 1 out here in the top of the fourth, 2-2 your score. Post 1 and the West Virginia Warriors. He bends it in for strike 2. Both these pitchers have pretty good curve balls and keep these batters off balance quite well. High fly foul ball. Is it going to get out of play? It is. Gets into the bullpen area.
I think that gust of wind kind of helped out there. It looked like that was in play, and the wind kind of carried it out. After 3 innings, 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, 3 left for Post 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left for the Warriors.
So Anderson maintains life at the plate. 2-2 your count. Awaiting the delivery by Kelly. Now Kelly's going to be in a wind, and he's going to strike 3 on the foul tip, held on to by the catcher, and the Ziegenfelder Flooring, or the Zambito Flooring America strikeout of Henry Anderson is out number 2 here in the top of the fourth. That'll bring up Evan Zito. Zito right out to the shortstop Kinsler, his first time up. Hard ground ball. And Kinsler looking to duck out of the way, and the ball bent right back over the plate for strike 1.
Couple scores of interest. Yankees all over the Red Sox today, 14-4. Twins leading the Astros 7-3, and the Angels over the Cubs 7-0.
A foul to the fly ball to right field, caught in fair territory by the right fielder for the third out. So the post one comes up empty in the top of the fourth. No runs, no hits, nobody left. At the end of 3.5 innings of play, your score is tied 2-2. The Warriors in post one.
This live-streamed broadcast is being brought to you by the Zavolta Law Office. Protecting the injured and impaired 24/7. Zavolta Law Office handles personal injury cases. Contact them at 304905873. Zavolta Law Office is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Zumbito Flooring America. Zumbito Flooring America is locally owned and operated by regional experts. By shopping at Zumbito Flooring America, you're supporting your community, and you'll enjoy personalized service that you won't find elsewhere. Visit them at 5095 National Road. Shop hardwood, carpet, laminate, tile, vinyl floors, and more. Zumbito Flooring America is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
You're listening to Ohio Valley Sports Online, the sports authority. If you want to get your message heard, visit us on Facebook and leave a message. Ohio Valley Sports Online is on any connected device, phones, tablets, smart TVs. Follow us on Facebook and don't forget to subscribe free to our YouTube page. Type in OVSO. You will get immediately notified the instant we go live with our next broadcast.
Now we're back, fourth inning, 2-2, bottom of four. Fourth inning brought to you by the Glessner Group. Up for the Warriors this inning, 8-9-1.
And the number 8 hitter for, this is pitcher Ryan Kelly. This is Warriors' other side. 5-6-7. Ryan Kelly, the pitcher, leads off here. Oh, when he hit him. Ouch. Right in the small of the back. That had to smart. So the base runner is now going to be courtesy runner. Once again, number 12, Zion Johnson will be out there for the pitcher, Kelly, who got plunked pretty good. Brings up Easton Pruitt, the designated hitter, who bounced back to the pitcher the last time.
So I'm glad you corrected me there.
And a high fly foul ball. Easy to do. I do it all the time. Easy to do.
What I did last inning is put that in the Warrior slots for
Easy to do.
post one.
Throw over to first. Diving back in is Johnson. No balls, one strike pitch now coming from Doty. Shakes off the pitch.
That hit by pitch brought to you by Zavolta Law Offices. If you're part of an injury, please give them a call.
Called strike one, and Doty's glove is like a turquoise. You should give that to Ryan Kelly.
Yeah.
That's down to second baseman, into the hole. Long way to go for the second baseman. And Zito fielded the ball, but he did not have a play at first, as it's an infield single for Easton Pruitt. Advances the runner to second base. Just a slow roller that had eyes on it right to the right place, and unable to make the play was Zito.
Yeah, I didn't think he had a chance even if he comes up with that clean, but it would have been close. Now let's see with number 7 here if we're going to get a sacrifice bunt to move the runners. Go ahead, run out at second base.
This last time up popped out to the first baseman, right between first and second, did Josh Cienfuegos. Let's see if we see some small ball here.
Nope.
Ball one. Let's see if they put the runners in motion. Looking down a third, no signals coming from the coach. Ball two outside.
Yeah, I don't think they'll hit and run here with runners at first and second. And looks like they're not going to sacrifice. And sometimes you don't want to do that up to the 8 and 9 hitters.
2 balls, no strike, pitch right down the pipe for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Doty coming back. Ball a little bit inside, 3-1 now. Doty, nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Runner's already on first and second. And the ball inside hits him. That ball hits him.
So another Zavolta Law Office hit. Ouch. You get in trouble, give Zavolta a call. With any kind of accident or liability.
And that's going to load him up for second baseman Luke Barr. Was a strikeout victim his first time up. And let's see if Doty can work his way out of this mess.
So the middle, playing for 2 in the middle.
Infield is in at the corners and playing deep for 2 in the middle. A swing and a miss by Barr. Nobody out, bases loaded here in the bottom of the 4th for the Warriors.
Doty needs a pop-up or a strikeout here. Let's see if he can wiggle his way out with 8-9-1. Of course, runners have to go with ground contact.
Oh, and he hits him. Ay, 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 ay.
Again, another Zavolta Law Office hit by pitch. 3 in the inning. That's going to prompt a timeout.
Yeah, I think it's time to go out and have a conversation, pitching coach and manager. The wind has picked up quite a bit here. And my grandmother always told me, Jimmy, when you see the leaves turn over, they protect themselves from the rain. The rain is coming. So when you see the leaves turn the light green, they're protecting themselves from the rain. The rain is coming. Now, how true that is, I don't know, but Grandma was never wrong very often.
Scattered has really been scattered in the Ohio Valley this summer. Well, let's hope Post 1 can get out of this with just slight damage here. 3 hit batters, and they're going to be turning the lineup over after this hitter to the top of the order, so we don't want a big crooked number here.
Darren Gillum, who grounded out to third base his first time up. And inside again from Doty. Ball 1. Jumping out of the way is Gillum. One ball, no strikes. Nobody out still. Inside still. Seems like Doty just can't seem to get the ball to. He had great command up until this inning. Just can't seem to get.
Trying to find his rhythm.
There it is. Called strike. I know we were getting a lot of wind. Windsock wasn't working as well as you hope it would. Good now. Inside ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike now.
Most misses this inning have been high and tight.
Can't seem to get the snap on the ball to come inside or come in over the plate. And right down the pipe for strike 2. He knew he was going to be taken there very easily. Full count now to Gillum, the number 9 hitter. And he's going to ground to third base. Fair ball. And he steps on third, throws to first. Doesn't get the runner there, but does get the out of third base. The run does come home. So Pruitt will score. Cienfuegos is out at third baseman assisted, and the fielder's choice puts Darren Gillum at first base. Not a hard hit ball.
We're going to give an RBI there to Gillum.
Good play by Rob.
And that's important, keep that runner off of third. Two would be good for Post 1. If you can get out of this with 2 runs, that would be good. Don't want these guys on the bases scoring if you're Post 1.
Connor Bailey, the leadoff hitter, comes to the plate now. Called strike 1. And he hits a line drive, hard outside fly ball to left field. It's going to bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. That's a break for Post 1 because they would have scored 2 easily on that. But it's going to bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. Another hard hit ball by Connor Bailey. And an RBI.
So 3 runs in the inning. Warriors now ahead 5-2 and still threatening with the runners at second and third, 1 out, infield all the way in now for post 1.
Hefner, the center fielder, had a double and a run scored his last time up. And a pop-out foul pop-out to the catcher. Takes ball 1. A wild pitch that time. Runners will hold. Doty covers the plate, but nothing there. 2 balls, no strikes. He's struggling out there at this point in time, trying to find his, trying to find that command he had for the first 3 innings. Runners on second and third, 1 out. 3 runs already in for the Warriors. Outside, that's ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes now. To the number 2 hitter, Sam Hefner, the center fielder. He'll square around, and he pulls it back, and it's a called strike 1 on Hefner. You'll see that frequently by batters on a 3-0 count. High and inside, ball 4. Ziegenfelder, base on balls. He loads him up for Kinsler, who had an RBI double his last time up to knock in Hefner.
It's only Doty's first walk, but we had 3 hit batters this inning. So 3 hit batters and a walk have helped produce 3 runs.
Bases loaded again, still only 1 out. Low for ball 1. Good job by the catcher, Yanchek. Keep the ball in front of him.
Infield back for 2.
Up and down the pipe for strike 1, 1-1.
Feel kind of helpless sometimes if you're a coach giving signals here.
Doty steps off. Go from the windup and a foul ball. And a cue shot fouled off to the backstop, the right part of the backstop.
This team has a lot of good hitters. You hate to just lay it in, but sometimes you have to take your chances.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and hope your defense does its job. And he'll bounce that one up there for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now that ball did hit the dirt, and then it hit the catcher's glove and hit off the batter, which is incidental there. But if it does hit the dirt and hits the batter, it would be a beaned batter, and he would get his base on the pitch without going to the catcher first, of course.
And a swing and a miss. The Zambito Flooring America strikeout and a big out for Doty in the post 1. Out number 2. That'll bring up Devin Matei, who has flied to center and struck out looking in this game. But he is the cleanup hitter for a reason. Base is still juiced with 2 outs. 5-2 now your score. The Warriors ahead of post 1. Swing and a miss by Matei. A bit of low heat there. Outside. 1-1.
So the Warriors have 6 hits, 3 singles, and 3 doubles in this game.
And down the third baseline, foul. Ducking out of the way is Gillum at third base.
So with 2 outs and 2 strikes, runners will be off on any swing. Again, Doty needs to wiggle out of this. Keep his
1 ball,
team
2
in the
strikes.
game.
The count.
5-2 Warriors. We're in the 4th. Post 1 needing to win to get into bracket play tomorrow.
Doty steps off, eyes the catcher, looks for the sign, gets it, says okay. Foul ball on the third baseline again.
Got our sign down there.
As Bate just got enough of it to get the sign. That's good. Brings a little bit of attention to OVSO. One ball, two strike count. Doty delivers. Reaches out and gets it into, pokes it into right field, does Bate. Going to score one, going to score two. Dives in, and the ball cut off. And the runner's going to go from first to third. We'll have first and third now with 2 outs and another 2 runs on the board for the Warriors. And a timeout by Coach Frankie, and I think we're going to see a change here.
Well, those hit by pitches and that walk kind of hurt, along with 3 hits this inning. We'll be back. Dan, take us to break.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ohio Valley Sports Online, your sports authority. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instantly notified when we go live on our next broadcast, only on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you. We've got it down to a science, an absolute state of art. We do it all, restoration, cleaning, and reconstruction. When disaster strikes, just pick up the phone. We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
You know, now
Attention all nonprofit organizations, are you looking for an answer to your fundraising woes? Windfall is the solution. Windfall is passionate about making a difference. They partner with organizations to simplify fundraising and maximize donations, allowing you to focus on what matters most, your mission. With their innovative methodology, the Windfall Save and Raise fundraising approach, they generate substantial funds through unique and effective strategy, reducing donor fatigue and boosting engagement. Windfall, the fundraiser's secret weapon. Join the many organizations already benefiting from Windfall. Let them help you raise significant funds to support your nonprofit's mission. Visit windfallfunding.org or call 1-833-RAISE-IT today, and together, you can shape a better world. Make Windfall your official fundraising partner like so many others have, and you'll be glad you did.
Well, we're back here, 7-2. The Warriors have busted it open here in the fourth. Fourth inning brought to you by the Glessner Group.
And Miles Gorby now on the mound. He'll just switch places with Doty, who goes to shortstop. Miles Doty now facing the pitcher, Kelly, who led off this inning with a hit by pitch, and he lines it out to left field. Henry Anderson with a nice running catch. One pitch, and that ends the inning, but not before a lot of damage. 5 runs for the Warriors on 1, 2, 3 hits, 2 hits, 3 hit batters, and a 5-run lead now as the Warriors take the lead 7-2 after 4 innings. You're listening to Post 1 Baseball on the Ohio Valley Sports Authority.
Hertz and Thrifty Car Rental and Auto Detailing, located on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville, can offer you car rentals and auto detailing. Have you been in an accident, have a business trip, or just need a vacation? We have all sizes of cars to get you safely back on the road and to your destination. Is your car filled with French fries or Cheerios from hauling the kids around? Is the salt and dirt from the winter weather driving you crazy? We are here to help you get your car looking like new with our auto detailing. You choose your detailing package. We offer wash, wax, steam, clean, and buff. You can also get a gift certificate for detailing. Stop in or call us today, 740-283-2277. That's 740-283-CARS.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
The Glessner Group has everything you need to grow and protect your business with accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and creative services. We'll put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
Now we're back. 5th inning brought to you by the Vance Printing. Vance Printing, 7-2. the Warriors over post one as we head here with Rocco Polina leading off the top of the fifth for post one. Let's see if they can get a couple right and get back in this game here, Phil.
Well, Rocco started his last time up. He started the inning off with a walk and scored the first of 2 runs back in the 3rd inning. He hits a line drive to center field. Hefner, a couple of steps back, corrals it for out number 1. Hit the ball hard, but right at Hefner, and not where you want to hit it. He's not gonna. He's pretty good. He's a pretty good glove out there in center field.
Yes, he does.
Brings up Miles Gorby, who's now on the mound for the for post one. One pitch got him out of the inning, the last inning, but damage was done. Gorby, who has 2 singles on the afternoon, scored a run. Takes strike 1. No balls, 1 strike pitch, nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. And a fly ball to left center field. Colin Fort is, well, they almost made it, had a collision, but the center fielder Hefner takes it. Yeah, I don't think that the fundamentals of the game are quite, are somewhat lost on us. Which is, part of the evolution of the game, so to speak. Doty now at the plate. Reached on a fielder's choice in the 1st inning and struck out looking in the 3rd. Strike 1 called. So he takes strike 1 from Kelly. Kelly's got he's a pretty good pitcher. Has pretty good command of his pitches. Another fly ball out of play. Foul ball out of play.
With his 5-run lead, he's thrown nothing but strikes this inning. Don't want to walk people when you're up by 5.
No, and sometimes that's hard. Swing and a miss. And that's going to be strike 3. That's the Zambito Flooring America strikeout to end the top of the 5th inning. Your score, 7-2. The Warriors lead post 1.
Yeah, I went to a hospital out of the area. They just did the one knee. The first one it was just terrible. It was swelling up all the time. I said, well, maybe it's time for a second opinion. Dr. Shield, I met with him a couple times before the surgery. Oh, it was great. I came down and they started, prepping me for surgery. Not that you look forward to, getting my shoulder done, but I kind of am. If it goes as good as the knee went, well, I'll be happy.
This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Vance Printing and Graphics. Vance Printing and Graphics is a printing company that provides a wide variety of services for just about all printing needs. The company is an online-based one, so just about anyone can take advantage of our services, especially since we offer local pickup on several locations, and we offer delivery as well. Go to vanceprintingandgraphics.com for all your printing needs. Vance Printing and Graphics is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
Now we're back here. 5th inning brought to you by Vance Printing. After 5, we've got post 1, 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, 3 left. For the Warriors, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and 4 left. And we're going to have a pinch hitter, Phil.
Braddock Hansen going to come up to bat for Easton Pruitt. Pruitt, who was 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. Hansen gets his first opportunity, left-handed batter. Faces Gorby. And Gorby high and outside, ball 1. Hansen, a big dude, and he'll take strike 1 down the pipe. 1-1 now, delivered by Gorby. Gorby starting his 2nd inning of work. 1/3 of an inning, the last inning, 1 pitch, 1 out. Got the final out of the inning. A ground ball to short. Throw across by Doty, and Doty will get Hansen for the first out of the bottom of the 5th inning. Ground ball to shortstop. Little chopper there that fielded by Doty cleanly and throws out Hanson at first base. That'll bring up Josh Cienfuegos, the third baseman, who was hit by a pitch and popped to third, hit by a pitch the last inning. One of 3 hit batsmen in the inning. And ball bounced to the plate, into the backstop. Ball 1. You see that a lot too now. You see more balls into the ground than you ever have seen in past years. That one a little bit outside. Ball 1. Ball 2, actually. Ball 1 that was caught by the catcher. That one outside for ball 3. 3-0 now, the count to Cienfuegos. And he'll take strike 1 down the pipe, taken all the way. 3 balls, 1 strike now, Cienfuegos. Again, popped out to first base and then also was hit by a pitch last inning. Chopper to third base, going to be short hopped or taken by, going to call it a foul ball. By the time it got to the third baseman got to the ball was he fielded it in foul territory. Doesn't matter where the player is, it matters where the ball is. The player was in fair territory, the ball was in foul territory.
It's where it hits your body or glove, and the glove was in foul even though the whole body was in fair.
Yep. So good call by the plate umpire. Blues done a good job today, both games.
Did you notice something? This game we only have 2
We
officials.
have 2 officials, so I guess it's a matter of what you can get.
Gorby pitching from the stretch with nobody on base.
1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And a chopper to third base, this time short hop. No, it goes over the glove. Takes a hop over the glove, and Cienfuegos going to stretch it out to second base, and he'll be into second base, sliding head first. Didn't have to, with a leadoff double or a 1-out double here in the bottom of the 5th. These guys not only hit the ball hard and play hard, they hustle.
Yes. Trajan Kinsler is going to pinch hit here. Trajan Kinsler.
Okay. Trajan Kinsler?
Batting for Barr.
So. I'm going to take a stab at it here. I'm going to guess he's the shortstop's brother, Kellen. Trajan and Kellen. So I'm going to guess he's, they're brothers. First pitch of ball, swing and miss on the second pitch for strike 1. 1-1 now the count. Lefty hitter is Kinsler.
His brother, if that is his brother, hits right. So again, can't afford to give up any more runs here.
Runner on second is Cienfuegos, 1 out. And he swings and misses that one that was a little bit high in the outside part of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Steps out and back in now does Kinsler. And he swings and misses at strike 3. Zambito Flooring America strikeout of Kinsler here. That's out number 2 with a runner on second base. Now that'll bring up another pinch hitter. This is going to be Zion Johnson. He's going to bat for Darren Gillum.
So 3 pinch hitters this inning with a 7-2 lead.
Well, trying to get everybody into the game. If you're going to travel 4 hours, I think you want to try to get into the game. Although Johnson has been in the game, he's been a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Kelly, when he's been on base. Takes ball 1. Runner on second, 2 outs. Now the ball inside, 2-0. Strike one, called over the outside corner. Corby set to deliver the pitch, checks the runner at second base, and check swing, but called strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. On the pinch hitter Johnson here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Leans out of the way of that one, a little bit high. Fills up the count at 3-2. I think Corby thought it might be borderline, wanted that pitch but didn't get it. Running, breaking for third base, and a foul tip, not being able to hold on to it is the catcher Yanchek, so it'll go as a strike or a foul ball, and back to second base will go Cienfuegos. 3-2 count again on the hitter. See if he takes off again. Now they're going to, or Doty's going to stand a little bit behind him, try to keep him a little closer to second base. He's working from the, going to get back. Pickoff attempt at second base, not much of a, just kind of a token pickoff attempt.
Yeah, he doesn't have to make that throw. He can just fake it there.
It doesn't go this time. Fouled off again at the plate by Johnson.
Yeah, Corby, you can't worry about the runner out there. If he wants to steal third, let him go after the batter here. Got a pinch hitter who hasn't been in the game, hitting in the number 9 hole. Don't lose concentration at the batter at home plate.
And you've got 2 outs, so, you know. Ooh, and he missed. Looked pretty good, but he missed outside for ball 4. The Ziegenfelder base on balls puts runners at first and second now with 2 outs, and brings up leadoff hitter Connor Bailey, who his last time up doubled with had an RBI and scored a run back in the 5-run 4th inning. 2 outs, first and second occupied, and hits a line shot to left center field, and coming on to make the catch is Henry Anderson for the 3rd out. Your score, no runs, a hit, 2 left. Your score at the end of 5, the Warriors 7, Post 1, 2.
This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Realtor Shelley Craig of Fathom Realty. Looking for a new home? Give Shelley a call today, 304-639-1807. Shelley Craig is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Vance Printing and Graphics. Vance Printing and Graphics is a printing company that provides a wide variety of services for just about all printing needs. The company is an online-based one, so just about anyone can take advantage of our services, especially since we offer local pickup on several locations, and we offer delivery as well. Go to vanceprintingandgraphics.com for all your printing needs. Vance Printing and Graphics is a proud sponsor of Wheeling Post 1 American Legion Baseball.
My family wants you to know, when you purchase a vehicle from us, it's more than just acquiring a new vehicle. You're gaining a partner genuinely invested in your experience and long-term happiness. You're not just a number to us. You become part of our family with a lasting relationship that extends well beyond the showroom. Shop with us and see why our family dealership has gained the trust of many customers in the area.
(7-2) Warriors, top of 6. 6th inning brought to you by Liberty Distributors. So after 5, I've got Post 1 with 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors, and 3 left on base. For the Warriors, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and 6 runners left on base. See if we can get a couple and get back in this here for Post 1, as they've got the middle of their lineup, 3, 4, 5 up this inning.
And Johnson will stay in the game. He'll go to left field, but Barr re-enters and goes back to second base to play defense So Johnson replaces Gillum. He will be in left field, the pinch hitter for Gillum. Barr re-enters, and he will stay at second base. Leading off now for post one, Dijon Domenico, and he hits a ground ball to third, fielded by the third baseman, backhanded by the first baseman, and that's out number one here in the top of the sixth. Dijon Domenico, a nice hard ground ball to third, backhanded by the third baseman, and the throw across the field for the out on Dijon Domenico.
It was a really nice play down there at third.
It was, hard hit ball.
And he gave himself some spacing.
Brings up Rylan Robb, who's flied to center fielder Hefner both times. And he's going to hit a fly ball out of play to the right side this time. His best bet would be to try someplace else other than center field because Hefner, pretty doggone good glove out there.
And one more game here today. We won't be here for that, but this
no, we're not going to stay.
Yeah, this Warrior team will be playing back-to-back. I'd like to thank Bo McConaughey. He does a good job. He told me at one time, I think they had 162 teams. Now they're down to like 33.
Isn't that something? How times have changed. This used to be the premier travel baseball in the eastern part of the United States. Or baseball tournament in the eastern part of the United States. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Robb as he takes that last pitch. It's a mere shell of itself, still well run by Bo McConaughey and his crew. Bounces up there, does the ball, gets away from the catcher. 3 balls, 1 strike now.
All right, let me pitch now.
Rylan Robb, 3-1, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Post one trailing 7-2. Kelly delivers the ball. Line shot to right field. That's going to be caught by the right fielder, Bailey. So that's a out number 2. That'll bring up the right fielder for the post one, Paul McGee, who is flied to center field and struck out here. Fooled on a nice pitch by Kelly his last time up. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. And ball 1 taken by McGee, trying to get something going here, provide a spark for his team. Paul McGee, the number 5 hitter, right fielder for post one. Foul tip off the catcher's hand.
That had to hurt. Umpire doing the right thing, taking a little bit of time. Went out to give the ball to the pitcher so they can check on the catcher here.
Looks like it bounced off his arm. And he doesn't have much meat there on his arm. See, this is why you need to put the big guys back there. It might smart for a little bit, but it's going to take a while to get to some. You're going to have to hit that ball pretty hard to get to some bone. This guy, that had to hit square bone.
Yeah, he's pretty small back there.
1 ball, 1 strike. But he's done a great job for the little catcher. Picks that one up off the turf. Ball 2.
Most pitchers are effective down. Those little catchers help you with those low pitches.
Yes, they do. Called strike 2 over the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to McGee. Here in the top of the 6th, 7-2 your score. Warriors lead post one. And a line shot to left field on his horse's Johnson. He will not get there. It's going to go to the fence. And McGee on his horse to second base. He'll dive in head first, but he didn't need to, but that's okay. A double for Paul McGee to try to get things rolling here, give his team a spark here in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up catcher Nolan Yanchek,
Come on, Nolan.
who has struck out and grounded to short, a hard grounder to short. Nice play by the shortstop Kinsler his last time up.
First extra base hit, 5th hit for post one.
Guys are learning, don't hit the ball to center field. Kelly looks the runner back, and a chopper.
Off his foot, I think.
Foul ball, yep. Right away, the umpire behind the plate made that call. Foul ball. High chop that time. Oh, 1 pitch. The line shot to left center field. That's going to bring home the run. Hefter's going to cut it off, but crossing the plate is McGee with run number 3, and the line drive single, RBI single by Yannick.
Yanchik has a following there in the stands. Nice hit, and see if they courtesy run here for him. He's the catcher.
And he's had quite a day behind the plate as well. Yanchik with a nice drive out to right center or left center field. Hefter able to get over there very quickly to cut it off and hold Yanchik to a single, but McGee able to round third base and head on home with run number 3.
They're checking to see if they want to put a courtesy runner in.
Yanchik's, I got this. I'm good. I got it.
All right.
I'm tough. I got this. Henry Anderson now made a nice grab out in left field. Ball gets away from the catcher, and Yanchik going to move up to second base. So see, I don't need a courtesy runner. I know what I'm doing out here.
Henry's got to help the runner out there.
Well, now might be a good time to put that courtesy runner in. You need this run, single, score him. Yanchik, the catcher, probably average foot speed out there. Not sure who's available on the bench.
Anderson with a single, his first time up, struck out last time. But he can put some meat on the ball. It's inside, takes ball 2. Does Henry Anderson. We're in the top of the 6th inning. 7-3 now as Post 1 has put a run on the board here with 2 outs. Trying to get some 2-out lightning here. Anderson fouls it back to the...
I got debris all over me on that one.
Bouncing things out of the rafters here. My teeth rattled. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hit the...
Henry can pick this RBI up here. Come on, Henry. Find a gap somewhere.
Oh, that was a nice bender that fooled Henry. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He wanted to pull the trigger. He just could not. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Anderson going to protect the plate. Stepping off. Now back on the mound is Kelly. Kelly looks to runner back at second. Delivers. Swing and a miss, and strike 3. The Zambito Flooring America strikeout ends the inning for Post 1, but they do get a run on a hit. 2 hits and 1 left. At the end of 6.5 innings of play, your score, the Warriors 7, the Post 1 3. You're watching Post 1 baseball on the Ohio Valley Sports Authority.
Attention Ohio Valley, looking for top-notch facility solutions? Look no further than Liberty Distributors. From packaging to printing, we've got you covered. Need custom solutions? We're your go-to team. Here's why you'll love us. Quality products, our packaging keeps your goods safe and secure. Eco-friendly options, go green with our sustainable solutions. Printing expertise, custom labels, logos, and more. Trust Liberty Distributors to deliver excellence. Visit us at 6015 National Road, call us 800-828-9920, or explore our website today. This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Pathway Growth Partners LLC. Pathway Growth Partners offer financial and investment services. They are located at 300 Howard Street in Bridgeport. Give them a call at 740-738-3200 to set up a consultation. Pathways Growth Partners is a proud Wheeling Post 1 American Legion baseball sponsor.
Yeah, I went to a hospital out of the area. They just did the one knee. The first one it was just terrible. It was swelling up all the time. I said, well, maybe it's time for a second opinion. Dr. Shield, I met with him a couple times before the surgery. Oh, it was great. I came down and they started, prepping me for surgery. Not that you look forward to, getting my shoulder done, but I kind of am. If it goes as good as the knee went, well, I'll be happy.
We're back. Bottom of 6, 7-3 Warriors. This sixth inning brought to you by Liberty Distributors.
And Sam Hefner going to step up to the plate. The number 2 hitter, who's the center fielder, has done a great job manning center field. Has a double and a walk on the day, scored a run. 1 for 2. 3 at bats. And he swings at the first pitch and puts the center fielder on his horse. But right there to make the grab is Polina for the post 1. And that's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now they need to hold him at bay here, do the this post 1, and then try to come up and maybe put some runs on the board. Kellen Kinsler, who has a double and 3 at bats today with an RBI. Kinsler takes it outside, ball 1.
Corby's done a good job since he came in, got that final out in the 4th inning, gave up no runs in the 5th, and retired the first batter here in the 6th.
And a line shot over the third baseman into left field for a base hit. Henry Anderson charges, gets the ball in to hold Kinsler to a single. That's going to bring up Devin Matei, who is 1 for 3, a single and 2 RBIs the last time up. Also fly to center and struck out looking. 1 for 3 this afternoon.
8th hit for the Warriors, Phil.
Runner on first, 1 out now. The Warriors here in the bottom of the 6th. Gorby looks the runner back. Throws a little floater. Ball 1. Didn't break enough.
Let's see if we can turn 2 here. Get a ground ball right to shortstop. See if we can get a double dip here.
Matei, a good candidate. Not as fleet of foot as his partners. And there is your ball to shortstop. To second. Turns it to first. Not quite in time. Getting down the line pretty well was Matei. Fooled me, he did. Not a hard hit ball. So it was going to be hard to get the double play. But Matei doing a good job getting down the line. And that's going to bring up, well, it's going to bring up a pinch hitter. Moses Cienfuegos.
Yeah, that's the last player. They got them all in.
We'll bat for Kelly.
Very nice. All got the hit. Some got the courtesy run. Like you said, 3 hours and 50-minute, 4-hour drive. You want to get these guys into the ball game if you can.
At least let them swing the bat. Cienfuegos, I guess, is, well, he's hit by a pitch. Once again, that's number 4 on the day. You don't see that very often.
Zavolta Law Office, hit by a pitch. Like you said, number 4 to go along with 3 walks and 8 hits.
And Easton Pruitt, who was pinch hit for last time up, will re-enter into the game as a designated hitter. And I guess Cienfuegos is related to the third baseman since it's not a name like Smith or Jones.
Yeah. Pruitt let the umpire know he's re-entering. Gorby, I don't know. Gorby's talking to the third baseman Rob about something.
Something awry.
Maybe he's telling him we're not holding on at first base, so don't throw over. Nobody there.
Looks the runner back at second. Shot to short. Not tried to backhand it. Gets through. And rounding third base. Throw comes in. It's going to be offline. And the run will score as Matei comes around from second base and scores on the nice base hit by Pruitt. RBI for Easton as Cienfuegos heads into second base. 8-3 now. So they add another one, and now Josh Cienfuegos comes to plate. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. He gets a fly ball to right field on his horse, and the ball is carrying, but a nice play, a nice grab out there by Paul McGee to end the inning. The wind is blowing out to right field, so the ball will carry to right field, but McGee makes a nice catch, but not before another run comes home. 1 run on 2 hits, 2 left at the end of 6th inning of play. Warriors 8, Post 1 3.
Hertz and Thrifty Car Rental and Auto Detailing, located on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville, can offer you car rentals.
This live streamed broadcast is being brought to you by the fine folks at Generations Restaurant and Pub. Show your appreciation by visiting them today at 338 National Road, Wheeling, or order online at generationswhg.com. Generations Restaurant and Pub.
This live stream broadcast is proudly sponsored by Pathway Growth Partners LLC. Pathway Growth Partners offer financial and investment services. They are located at 300 Howard Street in Bridgeport. Give them a call at 740-738-3200 to set up a consultation. Pathways Growth Partners is a proud Wheeling Post 1 American Legion baseball sponsor.
The Glessner Group has everything you need to grow and protect your business with accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and creative services. Will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
7th inning brought to you by the local McDonald's. We'd like to thank all our sponsors: Generations Restaurant and Pub, Technocap, Zavolta Law Offices, Zambito Flooring America, Pathway Growth Partners LLC, WVU Medicine, Shelley Craig Fathom Realty, the Glessner Group, Vance Printing, Liberty Distributors, Ziegenfeller Company, and again our 7th inning sponsor, the local McDonald's. So need a big crooked inning, 7th inning, home run and a walk, the same thing. Phil, I pretty much like to tell our players at times, let's take a strike, because you can hit as hard as you want, but we need runners any way we can get on base.
Any way we can get on base. I couldn't agree with you more. Post 1 did put a run on the board at the top of the 6th. Not to be outdone, the Warriors answered in the bottom of the 6th to make it an 8-3 game, still a 5-run cushion. And then strike 1 to Zito, Evan Zito, leading off here in the bottom or the top of the 7th. The number 8 hitter for Post 1. And a foul ball out of play, 0-2 now. And just as you said, take a strike, see what happens. Let's take a couple of pitches and make the guy make him pitch a little bit. It just so happens that Kelly is getting the job done and getting the ball over the plate.
He's done a pretty nice job today with command.
Line drive up the middle, snared by the shortstop, spins and throws and has the first out. Does Kinsler at first on a nice play, on a nice hard hit ball by Zito.
Got a nice charity hop, but he looked very smooth on that play. Nice spin move, rocket arm over to first base.
Rocco Polina now walked and fly out to center field. His 2 times out, walked and scored a run. Back in the 3rd inning. He'll take ball 1. He gets on base, top of the order comes up, and who knows what can happen. Put a little bit of pressure on the pitcher and the defense. That one bends in, strike 1, 1-1 now. Called strike over the bench over the plate. Outside corner, strike 2.
Good take by Rocco. May or may not have been a strike, not one you want to swing at.
That was a really good pitch. High, ball 2, evens the count at 2-2.
The umpires this tournament have been very impressed. They've been very consistent in the games we've done.
And another ground ball up the middle, taken by the shortstop Kinsler. Double clutches, throws to first. And Paulina tries to dive in head first, but the ball in time. Another good play by shortstop Kinsler for out number 2.
Good
Paulina,
hustle.
great hustle. Great hustle. You love to see guys hustle like that. You're down 5 runs.
Right.
You could just kind of dog it out, but he dives head first trying to make something happen. So, yeah, really good to see. Got to bring up Miles Gorby now, the pitcher. Shortstop turned pitcher. 2 for 3. 2 singles and a fly out to center field. He'll take ball one. Could be some two-out lightning here from Gorby. Get something rolling. Has scored a run on one on his 2 hits. Inside and a little bit high, ball 2. 2-0 the count. 2 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Post 1 trails 8-3. And he'll take strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike now.
Good to see. All 3 batters took a strike. Trying to get on any way they can. Keep a rally going.
Fundamental baseball, Jimmy. Fundamental baseball. Strike 2 over the outside corner. Evens the count at 2-2. Post 1 down to their final strike now. Gorby awaits the pitch from Kelly. And he swings and misses. The Zambito Flooring strikeout to end the ball game. And how fitting is that? And that will take care of it today as your final score. The Warriors 8, Post 1 3, and that's going to dim the chances of Post 1 for any advancement in the tournament.
Well, we're still here, I think. We're going to stay here. This final line score, I've got Post 1, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, and 4 runners left on base. And I've got the Warriors with 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and 8 runners left on base. Post 1 finishes the Beast of the East. This is a hybrid Post 1 team. Some varsity youngsters with some JV players at 2-4. And pretty unlikely that they will be in bracket play tomorrow. I think in this game, just that 1 inning got them. Other than that, it was a 3-3 game. They had 3 hit batters and 2 walks and some timely hits. Did the Warriors to pull out an 8-3 victory. Phil, your final thoughts?
Yeah, Doty, both pitchers pitched extremely well until Doty, just for a little bit there in that 1 inning, lost control, lost command of the baseball, command of the strike zone, hit 3 batters, and that contributed to a 5-run inning, and that's what did Post 1 in. Very well played game defensively. Both teams played extremely well defensively. Some nice plays made by a lot of the players out there in center field, outfield, shortstop. Just a great opportunity here. A well-played game by the Warriors. A well-deserved win.
Well, Post 1 splits on the day, losing this game 8-3. I'd like to thank all our sponsors: Generations Restaurant and Pub, Technocap, Zavolta Law Offices, Zambito Flooring America, Pathway Growth Partners, West Virginia Medicine, Shelley Craig Fathom Realty, the Glessner Group, Vance Printing, Liberty Distributors, Ziegenfelder Company, and the local McDonald's. We'll return here Monday when Post 1 Varsity, coming in at 17-5, faces Team All-America at 6 p.m. So for Phil Rujek, Dan Vogel, this is Jim DiCarlo wishing you a good evening.